What's up, you guys? If you are on semen retention, you are ahead of the game. The fact that you are practicing this and you are trying to stay away from lust and instant gratification, it puts you ahead of the majority of people. And it even says a lot about you as a person. I think it's around 80 to 90% of men are addicted to lust in some way, shape, or form. And if you look at one man who is giving into lust 7 days out of the week, he is taking away from the things that he needs to do, taking away from his goals and his dreams, versus you. Maybe you're struggling, but you spend 6 days out of the week where you are putting the time and energy into the things that you need to do. You are putting your time and energy into your purpose and your goals. You will be far more ahead than this guy right here. If you are only falling 1 day and working 6 more days to what you need to do, you will be far ahead of most people. The next reason why retention is putting you ahead of the game is because comfortability is only making you weak. So, they say that the path to heaven often feels like hell, but the path to hell feels like heaven. And this is very true. Because when you're constantly giving in to what is comfortable, when you're giving in to what's easy or the path of least resistance, this is only going to make you a weaker version of yourselves. There's a lot of people out here that they just go through life and they give into what's comfortable. They do what's easy and their life results in something that they don't really want. And that's because they didn't put the time or energy into the things that really mattered to them, into what they really wanted out of life. And when it comes to retention, you're staying away from the instant gratification. You're staying away from watching these websites, staying away from the meaningless sex, fornication, and you're just abstaining for what's better. You're putting your energy into the things that you want out of life, and you're waiting for that healthy relationship, that godly relationship that you want. And that's when you can put your energy into that. But most people, they're not doing that. They're just fornicating, watching porn, watching all of this stuff and wasting their time and energy. And when you're on retention, this will put you ahead because you're not giving into things like this. You're doing what's uncomfortable. You're doing the things that are hard for the greater result, and this will make you better. The next reason why retention is putting you ahead of the game is because this journey is often lonely. This journey is something that you need to be successful. Discipline is something that is very important on a success journey. And the journey to success is often lonely. People, they don't want to get on this kind of journey is because it's not comfortable. This is something that not a lot of people want to do, and it's something a lot of people, they don't understand. People, they don't want to stay away from watching these websites. They think it's okay. They don't want to stay away from fornication. They don't want to be better. They don't want to be holy, because being the same, it's easy. Being the same is comfortable. I remember those days where I was sharing this stuff with my friends. I was telling them about retention, and they were laughing at me. They were saying that, oh, this is fake. It's not healthy. You shouldn't hold on to your seed for this long. But you gotta read in between the lines. These people, they look up stuff online, but they don't really know. They're saying all of this, but me personally, I know what giving into lust and doing all of this stuff was doing to me. I know the negative effect that it had on me, and I knew that this was the truth. I was doing it, I was practicing, I was struggling, but I could see the good that it was doing for me. And a lot of people, they just won't understand that. And if you are on this journey and you are able to do it alone, do it without the need for validation and other people, you will be successful, because this is something not a lot of people can do. The last reason why you are going to be ahead of the game on retention is because if you never give up on this, you are going to be successful. Not only in this journey, but in all areas of your life. One big part about this, and obviously it's the most important part, and that is you have to do this journey with God. If you think you can do this journey without God, you will be unsuccessful. You have to understand this, because in Philippians 4 verse 13, it says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. God, he will give you the wisdom and the strength necessary that you need to overcome this. The only people that are unsuccessful on this journey is the people that give up. And I gotta say, it's because they don't have a strong enough why. A lot of people, they get on this journey because they want some semen retention superpowers, or they want female attraction. But if you want things that are superficial or not a big enough reason, when times get hard, you're just gonna quit. You gotta do this because you want better for yourself. You wanna become a better person. You gotta do this for God. You wanna have a strong relationship with God. You want to please him in this lifetime. You gotta do it for your people, the people that you want to help, your family. You gotta be a strong and better version for them. And you gotta be a better version of yourself for the people that you want to inspire. Other people, they're struggling. And if they see your success, if they get encouraged by what you are doing, you're going to help those people greatly. I just wanted to encourage those that are on this journey, because every day that you are on this is another day that you are being separated from the average version of yourself. And if you are on this journey, it just shows the kind of person that you are, what you expect out of yourself and your life, and you are going to be successful because of this. So if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back with another one soon.